Is it working? Can you hear me? I don't know if my audio is it showing that I'm talking? Can you hear me?
This mom. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Awesome.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I did it.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I feel like I'm at work right now. Oh. Okay. So let me turn my screen on. So are you on your computer?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Oh, is that your partner?
yes, that is my crazy man. Thank
You guys are so cute.
you. Okay, so let me show you before you start downloading CC. I have so many extensions in my browser. You really need to get ad blocker. And how do I move this bar out my way? This bar is, oh, I can move it. Okay, cool. Um, let's see. Make sure it's do you see my let me make sure I'm sharing the right window. You see the screen with like all the different Google Chrome
Yeah.
extensions on it? Okay, good. Okay, so the extensions you're gonna need before you download anything, ad block, the one that says the best, because there's two different ones. I don't even know how to go to the Google Chrome store. How do you get there? Visit Chrome Web Store. Because there's like two different ad blocks. So it's gonna be the first one that says with the hand that says best ad
Okay.
blocker. So definitely download that. And then you're
Okay.
and then you're also gonna want to download Ad Fly Skipper. Honestly, I haven't seen too many people still use AdFly because everyone that was using it, like they pretty much got like shunned for using it. And then like when EA came up with the rules about not putting stuff behind paywalls. So I haven't really seen anyone still using it. But if you do come across a link that has it, definitely download AdFly Skipper before you use it. But now that I think about it, I haven't used I don't think I've seen an AdFly link in months now. So that's actually good. But if you ever do need to use an AdFly link, they have this extension that'll help you. It'll still make you like do the waiting period for it, but
Uh-huh.
it won't make you like watch all the stupid ads that come up with it and stuff.
Okay.
And but you definitely will need the ad blocker because like the where is it? The Sims resource, like they have so many ads on their website. Like I don't even know how it looks. Like, let me turn it off and see how it looks because it's so annoying. Like if you go on here without ad blocker, let me see if it'll hang on. I have to turn it off. Unpause. Oh, it is. I did pause it. I don't see it right now. I may have blocked it. So it's like it's not even showing it. But yeah, their website
Yeah.
used to be like, yeah, there's one right there. So they have like big ads. And then like when you go download stuff, it'll make you like watch a video or something. But as long as there's another one. Yeah, it's really their
Okay.
website's very annoying. So definitely have that ad blocker. You configure it. Oh, let me no turn my ad blocker back on. Okay, I fixed it back. Yeah, so you definitely want ad blocker before you come on Sims Resource because it's very annoying. Um, and there's another one called Universal Bypass. I think they took it off the. I don't think it's in the. I think I got it from their website. Yeah, it's not on here anymore. But honestly, I only use this for the ad fly. So really the only one you really need now is ad block. But if you see something with ad fly on it, honestly, since you're still like new to CC, I would stay away from anything that has an ad fly link. But eventually, if you do want to download something that has it, I would get the ad fly skipper and get the universal bypass extension. It's just like double protection.
Okay.
So definitely get the ad block extension. And then I also use my antivirus, but we'll get there in a minute. So let me go to Tumblr and show you what happens like with when I download CC and stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna just click this right here, something random. So I always have my browser set to where I tell it where to download stuff at, because I hate when it just downloads it anywhere. So
Yeah.
So let's say, like, I love when people just have sim file share, because that means there's that sim file share actually has ads on their website. But since I have ad blocker, I never, because like people were like, oh yeah, they got some really bad ads on there. And I'm like, I wouldn't know, because you should have ad blocker on your computer. Everyone, I don't know anyone who doesn't have ad blocker. Like, get ad blocker, it's free. So
Yeah.
I love when people just have like the sim file share link, because it's just going to go straight to it, and then you just download it. Or if it's a Patreon, let me see. I'll just pull up this. This is mine. It's just going to go to mine. So just come on, scroll, 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 scroll. So like, and if it's a .package file, that means it's a Sims file. But you have to be careful, because if you accidentally because the Sims 3 files are also called .packages. And if you have a Sims 3 file in your mods folder, your game won't open. Because I accidentally
Oh.
did that. Yeah, I accidentally did that. I thought I was downloading, because there's a person, like when they make CC, they make both the same CC, they'll put out the same day for Sims 3 and 4. And I mistakenly downloaded the Sims 3 CC file, and I kept wondering, I was like, oh my God, why won't my game open? So what I do is, most people, when they do their mods folder, they organize it by date. So if your game doesn't open, you're like, okay, let's go look and see what I put in my game today. So
Okay.
so yeah, just always, but usually you should be able to tell, because like the Sims 3 and Sims 4 have a very, different art styles. But the only reason that tripped me up was they used the Sims 3 picture for both files. So that's why I accidentally downloaded the Sim 3 file. But that usually won't happen. So if it's a .package file, you just download it. I'm gonna make a new folder. So I literally have a folder, like this is all Sim stuff I downloaded and
Oh my gosh.
just never did anything with. So I'm just gonna make a folder for today. So what I do is I download it, and then I scan it with the virus scanner. So this is the .package file. And I think I also need to show, oh yeah, I need to also show you what to do when you get they call them, I need to go find a RAR file so I can show you. Oh, here's a zip file. So I'm gonna download the zip file, and I need to find a .RAR file. Okay, here's one. So I'm gonna copy this one. And today, and it's the night. Okay. So whenever if you see a zip file, have you ever unzipped a zip file before?
I have not done anything.
Okay, so I'll show you how to do that. So for example, like if you download a house, so this is a house I made, and you have to put them I have to put it in a zip file, because it's like multiple files. So sometimes
Okay.
people upload their CC in a big folder called a zip file. Oh, by the way, this is it's recording the screen, so I can send it to you after it. So if you want to replay it, you can.
Oh, that's so kind. I'm like
Yeah.
taking notes.
Oh, you're so sweet. But yeah, I didn't know I could do that. And I was like, yes, please record this. Because I was like, that's so cool that's built in. So if it's a .package file, you don't have to do anything to it. You can just put it straight into the mods folder. But if it's a .zip file, you have to unzip it first. So there's two kinds of files that they have. So they have this right here it's called a .rar, because it's like .rar at the end, and then they have a zip file. So let's see, let's make the icons bigger. So the zip files, have the little zipper on it, and if it's a RAR file, it looks like this for some reason. So with the zip file, it's actually really easy. You're gonna right click on it, and then you can either hit extract, and then you can tell it where you want to put it at. So let's see. I'm gonna say just put it in the same folder that I'm using. So let me go find it. Where are we? The night. Select folder, and then you can tell it to show the extracted files when complete, and then you would just hit extract. Oh no, I did not mean to do it like that. It just put it all into, oh God, it just put it all right here. I hate when it does that. Okay,
Oh,
let me do that again. I hate when it does that because I wanted it to stay in the folder. Let me see. Extract all. What did I do wrong? I did something wrong. I don't know what I did wrong. Let me just hit extract and okay, so that time it did it right. I don't know what I did wrong the first time. Okay, let me try it again. So extract honestly, an easier way to do it. There's a program. Okay, so this is a program that you can download if you don't want to use Windows to do it. It's called 7-Zip and it looks like this. And you would go up here and either if you have a 64-bit computer or you would download the 32-bit. So what happens when you use 7-Zip, I love 7-Zip because it's so much easier because you right click it and then you see where it says 7-Zip. And then if you hit extract here, it's gonna put all the files individually. But if you want it to stay in the folder, you would click the next option where it says extract to, and then it says the name of the file with the slanted line at the end of it. So when you click that one, it keeps it all in the folder.
Oh, okay.
Because if
And
I were to,
is the 7-Zip on the Chrome store?
yes, 7-Zip on the, it's not a browser thing. It's like if you go just type in 7-Zip into Google, you have to download the software right here where it says download.exe. And it's you can trust it. It's a free open source software, but you can trust it. Like millions of people use it, so it's fine.
Okay.
And you would just download it and install it. But if you don't want to download 7-Zip, you can do it with the Windows. So let me try it again. So you would just, so if you don't have 7-Zip, none of these options will be here. So, but you'll still see, if you just using just straight Windows, you will always see the extract all. So if you click that, and then I don't know why it didn't just leave it in the folder. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave all the options here, and I always leave this check so I can see it, and then I'm gonna just hit extract. Okay, so that is gonna make it go to the folder. Okay, so let me delete it and try again. So right click, extract all. I'm just gonna hit the extract button, make sure this button is checked. And that time it put everything into the folder, and then it's also going to open it up for you because I clicked that check. I checked that checkbox off.
Yeah.
So since this is a house, whenever you download a house, you have to take all of these items. These are just the way the house files. It just says like blueprint file, BPI file. So you need all of these. And I'm going to show you. So the way you get to where your game is going to be documents. And then it should say, is it EA game or Electronic Arts? What is EA games? Okay, that's for Sims 2. So you go to your documents folder, then you're going to go to your Electronic Arts folder, and then you'll see the Sims 4 is in here. So you would click Sims 4, and then there's going to be a folder that says mods. This is where you're going to put all your mods content, all your CC goes in there. If you download a house, you'll click tray. And so you just open up tray and you would just drag all these files into tray. And that means that next time you open your game, that the files are going to be there. Now,
why did the house files go in this tray?
Because so basically your gallery is nothing but tray files. So everything you've ever downloaded from your gallery, like you see all this like 24,000 files. So these are all the Sims that I've downloaded from other people. These are all the houses from other people I've downloaded. They all just, so like if you ever change computers, you can copy over your tray file and you'll just keep all your houses and Sims that you downloaded. So yeah, so tray files will always go into the tray folder because they can't, if they go into the mods folder, like it's not going to work. It won't show up.
Okay. So that's for just houses.
Yeah, houses and rooms. If you download a room, you would also put the room into the tray folder.
Okay.
So then that's how you unzip those.
Okay.
But if you download someone's file and it's not a .zip and it ends in a .rar, which is a RAR file, you have to download a program to open those because for some reason Windows doesn't open those natively. So you have to download something called WinRAR. I hate that. I have like a list, but I can't say it. But this is how it's spelled, WINRAR. Now, it says it's trialware, but the funny thing is the guy who made it, you don't actually have to pay for it. So he just did it like just to be funny. So basically,
Oh,
it's gonna like it'll keep reminding you, hey, your trial is over, buy it now. You never have to actually buy it. Like he said he wanted it to be free forever, but he left the option for people to buy it so they could donate to it, if you like it, because he made this back in 1995. That's like almost 30 years ago. So
wow.
so yeah, so it's pretty nice guy. So you just download where it says download here, and you install that, and that's the only way to open the WinRAR files. And like I said, they look like this with the, I think it only looks like this if you have the program. I don't know how it looks if you don't have it. I think it'll just show up as like I think it just shows up as a box or something. I can't remember how they look. I think it just looks like a plain square. Because
Okay.
but if you have the WinRAR program, it's going to show up like this little thing. So then, like I said, so the only way to open those, you have to have this program. But not too many people really use this program. Like I see most people use the zip programs. Like even if someone has a MacBook, it
Uh-huh.
makes zip files. So I don't know why some people make WinRAR files. Like if it's something with a password, I think they have to use it. But 9 times out of 10, you really won't see this one that much. But if you do, this is the file, and you would just right click it, and all of these, you see the little colorful squares. So these are
Uh-huh.
all options because of the WinRAR software. So you can click extract files, and I don't even know how. Okay, I've never even used this before. Basically, this would just tell you this this is telling you if you want to put it somewhere else. I never do this because it looks too complicated. So honestly, I can't even explain that to you. I
Okay.
always just do this option where it says extract to, and then it's the name of the folder with that slash after it. So when you
Uh-huh.
click that, it's gonna make it into its own folder like the other one did.
Okay.
Because if you click extract here, it does this, and it just puts both files just wherever you're looking at right now. But I like to keep everything organized by folder. So if you click
Yeah.
extract to and then the name, it'll just make you a folder.
Okay.
So that's how you open that. So then your next step is going to be putting it into your mods folder. So again, you're going to go to your documents folder, electronic arts, Sims 4, and then you'll see right here it says mods. I have 100 gigabytes of mods in my game because I'm a crazy person. And it does weigh your game down if you don't have a gaming computer. So before I upgraded, I just had a regular desktop. I think it was an HP without a graphics card in it. So I tried to always keep it at below 30 gigabytes so the game wouldn't lag, because Sims loves to lag. Even now,
Yeah.
like with the gaming computer, it doesn't lag when I'm playing, but for some reason it still takes 5 minutes to load. But it's only because I have a lot of custom content. If I take all of this out, like it loads up instantly. But I
Yeah.
need my content. So once you get to the mods folder, so I'm gonna move these because I don't actually want any of these because I may already have them. Because I think like if you have duplicates, I think it like also weighs your game down.
Mm.
So I'm just gonna take something that I already have and then move it over so I can show you. Oh, is my game open? Oh, my game is open. Oops. Okay. Okay, so I can't actually mess with the folder because I did not realize my game was open. So I'm just gonna copy the items then. I did not realize my game was still open. Okay, so all you do is once you got your mods folder open, and as long as it's okay, so yours isn't going to look like this. The only reason my icons look like this is because I have the program that you use to mod the game with, which is why my package files have an icon on it. Um,
Okay.
when you
Mine will just be like folders.
yours will just, if it's in a folder, it's going to be in a folder. But if it's just a dot package file, like just a single CC file, it's just going to be a white square for you.
Okay.
But you can always tell if it's a dot package by if you change your view to details, and you'll see right here where it says type of file, package file. And
Okay.
so your icon will just be plain white, but it'll say, as long as it says package file, your game, you can put it into the folder. So once you have your package files, you simply just take them and you can just drop them into the mods folder. I would recommend, since you're just starting off, and you can make folders in your mods folder. Let me close my game. What is this? Better Accession has an update. Yeah, I'll do that later. Oh my God. I will do that later. Okay, let me just close this. I don't even know how long this has been open. This is why I have so many hours in the game, because I literally just leave it open and walk away from it.
That's like amazing looking graphics.
Thank you. It's also because my screen's kind of bigger too.
Yeah.
Okay, so it finally closed. Okay, so what I would do, because this is what I used to do when I first started playing. So you can make a folder inside the mods folder. So I would just simply make a new folder, and then each day you put something new in here. I would just title it that day. And then you can open the folder up. Who is this? I don't know this number. Jackson, Alabama. Give me 1 second. Let me see what this
You're
is.
fine.
I'm gonna take a quick phone call, guys. Sorry. Who's that? Oh, getting my makeup done for the wedding. Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
It was literally someone wanted to ask a question about the election. I said, I'm busy. I'm sorry, but have a great day. I really, that's so awkward. Okay, so
Yeah.
I always make a new folder and then put the date on it. And then all you're going to do is literally take your package files and just drop it into that folder, just like that. That's all you do.
Okay.
So I would definitely make a folder for each day. And so that way, if your game doesn't open, or if you open the game up and it's being weird, you can go back and be like, okay, something in this folder didn't work. So you can either just take everything out and just never use it again, or if there's something in there you want and you want to test it out, they have something called the 50/50 method, where you would, like, let's say, like, I had a problem with 3 of these items. Since it's only 3, I could like take out 2 and then open the game. And if the game acted correctly, that means, okay, it's not this file that's the problem. So then I put the next file in, and if now the game didn't load, or I open the game up and everything's glitched, that means, okay, something's wrong with this file. It's corrupted. So I just gotta put it in the recycling bin. So if it's just a CC file, you can go see like if the creator made an update to it. But if you downloaded it that day, that means that it's probably just something is wrong with it and there really isn't a fix for it. Or it could be that something it's conflicting with another piece of CC in your folder. And honestly, even I get conflicting CC sometimes, and honestly, it's too much to figure it out. So I'll just have to take out whatever I downloaded that day and just not use it, because I have too much stuff to go through. I literally have way too much stuff to go through.
So I've heard other people say, to check your CCs for like updates and stuff. So how do you keep track of all of that?
So honestly, I don't update clothing files, hair files. So like, unless I opened my game up and I seen something was wrong with it, and I like went to their page and they're like, hey, or if like I've seen like skins be messed up, or like if there was an update, like when we got the skin tone update and it messed up a lot of custom skins, like I knew I have to, you just look at the file and be like, oh, okay, this file is by Felix Andre. Let me go to his website and see if he has an update.
Okay.
But most of the time, I never check for CC check for clothing updates because usually stuff like that doesn't get updated. Now, if you have mods in your games, those are like, so I put all my mods, the way I organize my mods, like these are my gameplay mods. I put it in a folder that says mod and then put the name next to it. Cause honestly, when we get a bit like we just had a big update, all of
Yeah.
this stuff right here is probably all. I haven't updated my game yet because I haven't bought the pack yet. So I'm just waiting because I don't feel like doing it. But
Uh-huh.
all of this stuff right here is most likely broken because when we get like a big patch like this, all of your mods get broken. So what I do is since I had to do it last month, what I did was I bookmarked every single page that I downloaded these from. So like I have, where is it? So like I have, let's see, how do you go to your bookmark manager? And I have a folder called gaming mod updates. So all of these links are from when I downloaded somebody's mods. So I
Okay.
just made a folder in my bookmark, and when I know it's time to update, I'll just go to their page. And then, so like, yeah, so you can see he put out an update for the new patch and it says right there, new version, he put out version 1.39 and there's, the date up 4 days ago. So I'm like, all right, that means I need to download it. So that means I got to go through all of these links and check for updates to all of these mods. And if they are, I have to download them. And then you also have to go back into your mods folder and I have to delete all of the old mod files because you can't have both in your game because your games it won't even open and glitch. It's just gonna not open at all.
Okay. So you go to their website. If they have one, then you delete the old mod and then like download the new.
Yes.
Okay.
And most of the time you're gonna throw away everything that's in that folder. But if it's something that you like made settings for, like if you have what's it called? I think it's called um Wonderful Whims, or if you have Wicked Whims, like there's a settings file because I made my settings the way I want them. So
Mm-hmm.
I never throw away my settings files. I always keep my settings file. So there's my settings, but I throw away all the mod files, but I keep my settings files. And then like for if you have the MC command center, so there's that one. I always keep where's the setting? There should be there it is right there. So it says MC settings and it says it's a CFG file, which stands for a configuration. So anytime there's a CF, like this is someone's
Uh-huh.
dresser file I downloaded. So like it has like outfits loaded into it for if you use this mod. So I always
Uh,
delete everything but my configuration files because I don't want to lose my settings. And for some reason, the settings files never get corrupted no matter how many times they update the mods. So you can always keep, if you have a settings file, you can always keep your settings files, but everything else has to go when you update.
okay.
So I would definitely, if you download mods, make a folder that says mod and then put the name after it and then put their files into it. And then for CC files, I would, put today's date on it. And then eventually, if you get to a point where you're comfortable and you can keep up with everything without doing it by date, what I started doing is I started putting like, here's a clothing folder, here's a clutter folder, there's the daycare folder, here's the folder
Mm,
with the farm CC. So eventually, like once you know the CC is good and you've played a few times with it, you can take it out the folder that has the date on it and move it to one of your category files. That's only if you want to, because
yeah.
I used to just have everything just thrown in here because it doesn't matter. I just do this
You're
because
disorganized.
yeah, and also because like if someone asks me, "Hey, where did you get this from?" I know I can just go into this folder and be like, "Oh, it's by Ellie," and I can just tell them the name of it. It's just quicker for me to find, the clothing files
Okay.
and stuff. But if you don't anticipate you having to tell someone where you got it from, you can just organize it however you want to.
Okay.
So that's that. Another thing I do, and knock on wood, I haven't had any problems with this, but I have Avast antivirus. I have the free version. It works just as good. Let me show you how to spell it. So it's AVAST. There it is. Avast antivirus. So if you don't already have like an antivirus program, I use this one. Just go through and check your settings, because some of the settings are kind of annoying. Like there's like a setting where like you can automatically scan your computer every day. Like don't do that. That's annoying. So you just open it up and you can play around with the settings. So what I do is whenever I download something new, I just I just drag and select all of it, and then you're gonna right click it and it'll say scan selected items for viruses.
Okay.
So I just do that, and then it'll say it's running, and then now it says we didn't find any issues. So I've never ran into oh, is this how much time do I have left? Because they say I got 40 minutes because I have a new account.
It
Oh, it
tells
says I got
me,
9 minutes left. We're good.
yeah.
Okay. So the only time I ever got something that said it might be a virus, and I think it probably was a false positive, was when I downloaded the G-Shade and the Reshade programs.
Oh, okay.
So if you ever use G-Shade or Reshade, download it directly from, the Reshade website. Because what I was trying to do was I was trying to use an older version, because some Sims players are saying, oh, you only have to use the older version. And that's actually not true. So so someone else had re-uploaded like an older version of it. And I was going to download and use it because all the Sims players were like, oh yeah, I use this on my computer. But I don't think a lot of Sims players really check their stuff for viruses, because as soon as I
Yeah.
downloaded it and I ran it through the virus, it said don't use this, it might have a Trojan in it. So I was like, all right, we're just gonna throw away that. And I just never, as long as you don't install it, it should be fine. But I didn't want to, I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I was like, okay, I just
Yeah.
want to use it, and I'll just have to go download the most up-to-date version, because whoever uploaded this probably was trying to prey on simmers who don't, have the virus. I know there's a lot of people who just never check their files for viruses. So that's the
Yeah.
only time I've ever had something come back and it said this might be something wrong with it, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, because
For
there,
sure.
yeah, because sometimes there will be like false positives. Because I'm trying to think of the time when I got one. It was some program. I think it was one of these Sims programs out. It may have been the mod conflict detector. It was one of these programs. It was showing back a false positive, but it was only because like it has to access your files, obviously, to scan the files. So to the virus program, it looks like it's a virus, because it's like, why is this program accessing, your files and stuff? But it's just because, it's a regular person, just made this in their spare time. So it probably didn't have like, it probably wasn't coded correctly for the virus, to pick it up as not being a virus. But yeah, but I very rarely get a false positive. But if you ever see something and it says this file isn't safe, just put it in your recycling bin and then go ahead and just permanently delete it and just never open it, because it's just better to be safe than sorry. But
Okay.
yeah, so like just stay away from like any sim sites that aren't in English, like if it's in Russian or if it's in like any other language and it's not in English, like because I've gone to websites where I'm like, it says, oh, I got this from here, and I click on it and I'm like, this website is in Chinese, and like you can translate it, but it's not perfect. So I'm just like, I'm not clicking on this because I don't want to accidentally end up buying something or whatever. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna, if it's not in English, I'm not messing with it.
Yeah.
But yes, I think I covered everything, but please definitely download that ad block extension before you do anything, because you are going to get bombarded with ads on like literally everybody's. If Patreon doesn't have ads because it's Patreon,
Yeah.
and I think Tumblr has ads, but it's not up to the blog maker for the ads. Like Tumblr is the one that puts the ads there. And then like
Yeah.
even some people's websites have ads. Like my website, I'm a person that hates ads. So personally, I don't have any ads on my website except for like Amazon links, but that's not really an ad because it's not like in your face. You don't have to click it if you don't want to.
Yeah.
So you don't really have to like, yeah, like I hate ads, so I don't put them on my website. But I think the Sims Finds website, I think they have ads. Like they're even trying to get people to become a premium member, which doesn't do anything but make you down. Like I think they make you wait like 15 seconds to download it. So like if you become a premium member, there's no wait. And I'm like, no, I will wait the 15 seconds. I'm not giving you my money because
Yeah.
you're literally making money off of showing other people CC. Like what? So
So
go ahead.
how do I find like how do I find mods and CCs? Like
Okay,
where
so
do you go?
let me show you I don't, oh, that's right. I can send you links on TikTok. You just have to copy it into your browser. So I will make you I think I'll make I'll make like a Tumblr post and send you the link to it. So the best places that I find CC, do you have a Tumblr account?
I don't.
Okay. Well, you don't have to have an account to look at it. But for me, Tumblr is the best place. So I get to like, I followed like nothing but simmers on here. So
Okay.
Tumblr is one of the best places. So like I'll send you a link to a couple of the accounts on there. If you have Pinterest, I think you
Yeah.
have to have a Pinterest to look at the links, or I'm not really sure. I'm always signed in, so I have no idea. So like this is my Pinterest account. Like I got literally like every single piece of CC I ever put in my game is on this board and I categorize
Oh
it.
wow. Is
Yeah.
it just under your name?
This one it says it's under my page, Pinterest .com/desirelux. And you see right here, I got 15,000 pins because I have been pinning stuff since 2018. So yeah, I'm a little crazy.
No, that's okay. I'm gonna
Yeah.
check it out.
I love The Sims. So Pinterest is one of my go-tos, Tumblr, the Sims resource, and then another one is I search on, oh God, please don't let anything bad show up on Twitter. I swear, every time I open Twitter, I get a jump scare. Please. Okay, good. Thank you. Oh my God. Because sometimes Twitter just, oh. So sometimes I go on Twitter and just type in like Sims 4 CC. And
Mm.
yeah, there's like a huge community on, oh that's cute, I need to go download that. So there's a huge TikTok community on TikTok, and there's a big community, not TikTok, that was Twitter, but there's a big community on TikTok too. So you can just go on here and type up Sims 4 CC finds and you'll see like all the videos. So yeah, I literally check all the sources. I need to stop because one time I spent 8 hours just downloading CC. So
Oh my gosh.
but okay, let me hurry. Since we got 2 minutes left. Do you have any questions?
I don't think so, but there could be maybe questions I don't know I have. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can always just message me. So once the video is through downloading, I'm just gonna put it on my YouTube on a I guess I'll just make it as unlisted so that way like if someone else wants to see the video I can send it to them, because I don't think we said anything. I don't think we said anything personal on here, did we? I don't think, no, we didn't talk about
No.
anything personal. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on my channel, but it'll be as unlisted, so that means only people I send a link to, because I know like I've had like multiple people ask me to help them. Oh God, 1 minute left. So I'll put the link on there, and once it's through, I'll send you that link on TikTok. And in the description box, I will put a link to the page that will have all the places you can find the CC links. I got distracted because I was like, why is this naked guy on my
I know. I was
page?
looking at that too.
But yeah, I think that's it. It's about to disconnect us. So I hope that answered everything for you.
You're amazing. Thank you so, so
You're
much.
welcome. You're welcome.
Oh man, it's gonna be so much better.
Yes. But yeah, if you ever have any questions, just message me and I will help you.
Okay, thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. Bye.
Have a good one.
You.